Yeah, I'm gonna upload those sessions to YouTube anyway. For anybody who don't know, I upload the sessions on my second channel. It's called Gefest 2. It's a really creative name. And I'm gonna send the link in the chat actually. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. I mostly do sessions, currently also working on a few YouTube videos, sort of lectures about certain things we got in the game. But yeah, really would be glad to hear your opinion, guys. What do you guys think? What I can improve there? See any other announcements? Yeah, I think besides that, it's really that's it. I've been really busy with the sessions. It's been there have been a lot of sessions currently. The YouTube videos should be released soon too. I just really wanna make sure it's gonna be week by week, kind of on a weekly basis, release something on my main YouTube channel. Ah, let's see, we got a player in the chat already. Yeah, the chip. The chip the chip is the one we coaching today. Is gonna be the Tracer player. Let me see if this works actually. Yeah, this camera angle is also working too. It's perfect. But yeah, if you guys gonna have any questions, what I wanna do with the Sim sessions actually is try to answer all the questions here in the chat too, even though I have the player I'm talking to is. I wanted to be more interactive because before, during my previous streams, I've been skipping the questions, and yeah, I think it's can be more interactive this way if I answer the questions right away. If you guys interested in something, if there are too many questions, I might be not able to answer. But anyway, all the links to my sessions, by the way, the ones I upload, you can obviously track those through the YouTube channel. It's called GFest2, but I also do post every session here. I'm gonna quickly screen share this, and it says here, coaching full watts. I update this weekly. I clear the old ones, so it's just not, yeah, there's no spam basically. But what you can do as well is just go over here and type in any character you like and search for the words there. There are a bunch of characters at the moment, well, bunch of words in general. I also have some old words too, which I try to upload from time to time to my second YouTube channel. But yeah, I think you can take advantage of that. Just write down the character right there. What you can do as well, maybe use this in channel. So you just type in channel and choose the channel you want to be working with. Here is coaching full watts, and then type in something like tracer, for example. Type in tracer. Oh, sorry, it was misspell. Type in tracer, and here you go. You got all the tracer words. And even some of the sections where, yeah, just some of this new updates too. Yeah, but right there, all the words are stored in this channel. All of this is for free. Okay, I'm gonna join yeah, my live session room. 1 second.
Hello.
Hello, how is your day? How is everything?
Good.
Nice, that's good to hear. Well, what's the latest news? What have you been working on?
Uh
So far it's been Tracer, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah, I know. I got another account that I've been playing on where I put
Just
in
Tracer.
40 hours of Tracer this season on that one account.
That's impressive. That's quite a lot of hours, actually. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, what have you been working on the Tracer then?
Just everything
So
cuz
everything.
I'm pretty bad yeah, I'm pretty bad at Tracer. Um and it's really interesting seeing the game from a different perspective cuz
Hmm.
Hanzo's pretty easy, I'd say mechanically. But Tracer's hard mechanically and hard game sense wise.
Hmm. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense to me. Anything specific you
She's
want to
also
work
always
on more?
flanking.
Yeah, flanking. That's true. That's true. That's completely different playstyle from the Hanzo. Yeah, on the Hanzo you cannot flank as much, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What I want to work, I just want to find the biggest issue because I
biggest
looked
issue.
before and it seemed to be like general awareness, but I don't know what to do about that. And I don't
Awareness.
know if my own like self-diagnosis was correct
Sure,
in
sure.
a way.
Awareness you got in what? What do you want to be aware of? Generally speaking.
I think I'm generally good at like keeping track of who's pretty big threats to me. It's just like like knowing where a wall is. Like I'll blink into walls quite often. Knowing where my team is. Like I don't know when they're pushing a lot. Like I struggle with timing with my team. I've noticed.
Okay.
And being
Mhm.
aware of my surroundings, just
Hmm.
like with walls, man. Like I know where my enemies are, I just don't know where the walls are.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. A lot of times is once you got a lot of hours on the trace, it's gonna be more intuitive, in my opinion. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, okay, I did this 10,000 times already. I hit that wall. Now I'm
Hmm.
not gonna do it, and then you start, yeah, I guess you start
Yeah,
applying this. There are a lot of fundamental things about the blink management too, like how do you blink in
I'm pretty
general?
bad with link management, I'd say. Well, I'm bad at everything with trace. It's just like I think the worst things are like what I said. My pulse bombs are pretty bad, but I think that's something that'll get better with time.
Sure, sure, sure. I think the
Um,
boost bombs are definitely one of the. This is pretty hard to hit a lot of times, but if you do it at the right time, even though you're zoning out something, you're forcing out a few cooldowns, resources in
mhm.
general. I think this is good. Yeah, this
uh,
is something. Yeah, what you can do on the tracer. Yeah. Okay,
I
so
sent you a code. I'd like to watch this like the second round mainly
second
because the
round.
first round was like I don't think I could really. I could learn stuff from it, but it just seemed less. There's less of the issues I face in the first round.
Sure, let's take a look. I am recording this. It's also should be on the stream, the session. Yeah, everything's set up correctly, so gonna be able to watch it later. But yeah, um,
Okay.
yeah, everything's fine. Oh, also, if there are gonna be any questions in the chat, I will try to answer those. I wanted to try to make it more interactive because, and on my previous streams, there've been a lot of questions. So yeah, if you're fine with me answering the questions, this is this is gonna be also
All
good,
right.
I guess. Yeah, I will try to keep an eye mostly on the session though, but yeah, just in case. Okay, let's see. So we got this here and second half tracer.
This was a Diamond 1 game.
I'm in one. Let's see. Okay, I can vault. So second half, like second round. That's what you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Second round.
Okay, so it's still first here. Okay, here we go. Second round. Mm-hmm.
I started off the round by trying to get behind, but I had my recall forced out, and then I couldn't get behind for a little bit. So
Hmm. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, and during this game, it's still been mainly problems with timing, you think?
uh I don't know because it was really like the enemies were just focusing me down super hard.
Hmm.
Like Lucio would chase me to like a health pack behind their own spawn, basically.
Hmm.
So I tried to, but I felt like I just couldn't in a way.
It's kind of trying to get on the flank from here. This is I guess, your just general attempt. Yeah, try to get towards that doorway. That's what it.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, so what I'm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe stunning. Yeah, let's maybe. Okay, I want to watch first a little bit more. Yes, there
I
might
could have
be.
gone high ground and maybe gone left side.
Mm-hmm. Possibly, possibly. I'm thinking, okay, because I want us to focus on one theme. Let's maybe pay attention to timing, but because you want to be able to set up correctly as well when you want to time things. your positioning here is quite important. Let's take a look at your rotation. Generally speaking, with the Tracer, you wanna take as less linear rotation as possible. If you wanna get on the back line, so for example, over here we got this is the enemy core at A, and then your team is starting at B, they're positioning near B. You want to avoid fighting on this main lanes as much as possible where
Yeah.
where the general spam damage is at. So basically, if you find yourself blinking multiple times in this kind of openish areas, then something is gonna go wrong and you might get spammed. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, like this position here, all the way left, like you suggested, yeah, can be fine, and maybe you can also. Oh wait, you actually been saying stuff like take this position and then take high ground, or
Yeah, and then go
oh,
left and then
this
under.
this might be possible. Again, same concern to me is if you blink out in the open, be careful so you do not get spammed too early from any sort of just poke damage, I think, or like even knife from Chunka Queen might pull you out of the fight. So be careful. Be careful with that. Maybe if we blink, so we're starting from here, if you get inside the room right away can work, but this positions typically maybe starting from here and double blink inside this way and then leveraging,
Oh,
yeah, just like that. This is more doable because suddenly you don't have to be open to mm, I guess on being on the open area for too long. Let's put it this way. Yeah,
yeah.
we instantly get on the flank here right away. Like this rotation is typically something you want to take. Yeah, like so I'm gonna write down with your position and you're like taking flanks. I'm gonna call it less linear rotations. And what it means is we avoid staying in the main kind of sideline where the main damage is at, generally speaking. This idea, it's really a lot of against just with any divers, I think it's really important. If you play ball, you play Winston, you get poked down just from the main, you cannot set up and then you messed up. You use your recall, maybe use your shield, yeah, you can't do much. It's really hard for you to time the pressure because you're not set up. Yeah, it's just at this point you have to get out of the fight. Let's see what you do next. Yeah, I think it's melee. It's melee there. Well, let's see, what do we do at this point? Yeah, blinking across, now it worked. Still, watch out. Yeah, like where the attention is. I think this
Yeah.
can work too, generally speaking. If you know
It
all
kind of
the...
just depends on where their attention's focused, right?
Exactly. Mainly their position. Yeah, with last linear rotations, it's always we playing less away from this main spam angles where the main core is of the enemy team. Yeah, so this position now, it's totally fine. All of them down the left side for whatever reason. So this is good. I would avoid saying hi just in general because they can hear you.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's just it might be well. Yeah, be careful, definitely. Like, especially if you're
Okay.
trying to be sneaky, they might just turn around at you. Okay, so from here, well, you got on the flank. I'm just yeah. What do you think? Time to pressure with your team. What do you need to look for at this point of time? Like, what are important triggers for you to start your own pressure at this
I
point of
was
time?
poking out. I was poking at them from a longer range because I wanted to test like how aggressive they would be to me.
Mhm.
So, just initially, I was just poking out and seeing if they'd turn on me instantly, or if I could try and get away with something more aggressive. Uh,
Interesting.
and I, I,
Mhm. Yep.
I think I seen my team going in here, so I was like, I have to kind of poke out either way.
Let's put it this way. A lot of times on the tracer, if the enemies don't know where you are, you might also not poke. Here they do know, so I think it's sort of fine if you poke them, but I also want you to be able to commit towards whenever something like that is happening, maybe like being able to sort of close the gap a little bit more on something, so you're like not too far. So see here, shooting the skier, well, maybe it's not as necessary, like not as good currently. We
Hmm.
could be shooting this angle over here, maybe shooting this echo. She's short angle, and these people are distracted. Yeah, keeping an eye on who's creating this
Yeah.
distraction mainly. Yeah, mm. I would just really, if you struggle with the timing, maybe look at those triggers such as who is using an ability, like who is trying on my team, especially my tank. They're doing something. It's similar to what we talked about in Anza, but with the Tracer, you really have this. You have to be more precise, I guess. Like this is something you wanna try to take advantage of when the Doomfist is slamming, maybe the Doomfist is punching in. They, generally speaking, they have high tempo. Like this is pretty high tempo character. But you're too, so I would definitely whenever they did that, just trying to get closer or something. You can also duel one-on-one here if somebody's isolated, like that Lucio. That can also work.
I had a very hard time trying to contest this Lucio. He just kept out damaging.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's tough in general. Generally, I don't. You should be winning this in the long term, like one-on-one, but against the Lucio, yeah, it's understandable. Might be tough. So again, you're on the flank. Let's see. And this is here where do you need to shoot early at all, actually?
No.
So why not?
As well, actually, I think it wasn't a bad idea. If it can pull some attention while Hog's trying to push. Because I don't think I wasn't trying to go for a kill or even a lot of damage. It was just trying to pull some attention. Then I realized I could just go on point because no one was contesting me at all. And so
Hmm.
that's what it did.
So see, here's the thing. You wanna the general idea is pulling off the attention. Generally speaking, it's like fine, but a lot of times you don't have to even shoot in a way. The enemies, they just have to know that you're on the flank somewhere. They just kind of trying to turn around sometimes and check, but if you not giving away your position, a lot of times it's also they have to separate the attention. They might think, well, maybe Tracy might come this way, maybe they come from here, maybe they come this way.
Okay.
So they have to
Yeah.
check. But and also because so it's basically an idea like if they don't know, so I'm gonna write it down. If they don't know,
Shooting kind of makes it so they're less paranoid in a way, since they
uh,
know exactly where I'm shooting from.
this is for one. This is for one. But I think what is even more important is if they don't know where you are, then you can just set up for the kill more. There are more opportunities for you to do something like that. So you don't have to pull the attention like exactly like shoot them so they shoot you back because it's not as effective to like against well, let's say you take any poke damage here. Well, suddenly you like just forced out a couple of blinks and you have to give up the position. What I would do instead, get in a shortest position possible. If they're not sure where you are, like shorter range angle. And when somebody like your hog starts applying pressure, then you can start applying your own pressure too. So this matters more to me. Like, how can you increase amount of pressure? Because even from this like just competitive perspective, when I'm saying I'm shooting from not effective range where there's no kill potential a lot of times, so you're basically saying, well, I let my team to do more. A lot of times it's not a good thing to me because your team, well, you can control them, like if they do something based off that or not. But what you want to control is like your own pressure. So I would rather you set up your own short range angle in this case. Yeah, but the rule is gonna be pretty simple. If they know if they don't know where you are, just sneak. Yeah, don't shoot. If they know, then you can shoot. I think this is okay because they know anyway. Well, there's no point, no shooting. You cannot be sneaky anymore. Like now, yeah, they go after you, but I would even maybe potentially it would be even better to force out few cooldowns because of the high quality pressure. And see, this does kind of not as much too, even though these guys are chasing you. Well, you don't know. Well, sometimes like this time it's good. Just mentally, you kind of make them chase you, and then mentally they're gonna check, look around, be more paranoid about all these angles where they what might come from. Maybe you might see some of this players sometimes might look around. Like this Lucio, he did look around once, by the way, to just check. Yeah, like so it was right there when he was wall riding, I think. So they're like wall ride, yeah, maybe like a few times look in this direction. Maybe somebody else as well mentally trying to be aware of you. But they have so many angles for you to come from. And let's see. So again, you at this point you're trying to be sneaky. Triggers for you to start the pressure though on the Echo. Well, is it a good time for you to start shooting the Echo? They don't know where you are, remember. Yeah, is it good time for you to start shooting the Echo currently?
Yes, I think it is.
It's a good
Since
time.
she's completely unaware of me.
Unaware. Okay. Are they actively distracted with
Yeah,
somebody? Okay. Yeah, I think it's like good enough. I just want you to look at this. Is there?
they're pretty far. My team's pretty
Yeah.
far back actually,
Yeah.
but she gets distracted, and I force her to fly, which is I think it's
Yeah, it's definitely better. The short range angle is definitely better. Like it does force out something. These can be fine sometimes. You can force the point too. Oh, you got a tick. I would rather still think like win the fight first, if possible. Well, it's okay though. You got a tick. Okay, well let's see. See what you do next. Here we. It just seems like really low amount of pressure to me in general. Like just with the
okay.
damage, you need to synchronize your pressure a little bit more with something. So I want you to just generally speaking look at your tank's abilities more, maybe. So now maybe you know when your tank is going aggressive and such, like maybe they're going for the hook. Let's see, maybe yeah, I think they did before probably. So it's just they maybe pick the angle, they start going aggressive like here. Let's say like now they look for the hook on Junk Queen, and this is those kind of the times where you start being more aggressive. Ideally, let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Shooting isolated targets can also work, by the way. Yeah. So this is another thing with the timing. You can shoot isolated targets almost whenever. With the tracer, it's alright,
Okay.
and you can win almost any duel too. I'll just be careful with how long you stay here and fight. Maybe repeat this because there was decent fight. I think like just at least 1-on-1 was decent 1-on-1 with the Kiri later. Once the fight is kind of over, your team is already out.
Yeah.
Maybe try to see how you can guard as well. Got a second tick, okay? Set up for the pulse bomb next at this point, maybe.
Mhm.
And here's again, we just look into setup. Look into setup, take the best position possible first. See your rotation.
It's kind of in their face. I could have
Yeah.
easily gone right
Yeah,
side.
exactly. Like this is what I call like linear. Yeah, linear. You never want to go from kind of frontline-ish angles to frontline angles again, because this is where you randomly get poked by something. Yeah, go around this way if you like to take the Kiri. You like to take this, guys? Well, go around this way and all the way left. You probably don't have time for it, or you would have. Well, if you stay here, yeah, you would have done it this way, like blink through here, take HP pack, yeah, stuff like that can also work. I think
Yeah. Okay.
there's no just one right answer. There might be multiple. Yeah, so here is just a little bit more difficult as well because your blinks are used. Some might win it. Oh, nice. And mechanically, I don't think there's a problem with all of these shots, and yeah, you just need to be more precise with the pressure. Like, if you sneak in around, they don't know where you are, get closer and shoot something. Don't just shoot from far range, in my opinion. Let's see. Here. Well, what your angle should be now?
I should probably. I don't know actually, because it's really hard to get a close angle without like having a bad high ground disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, well, in this case, yeah, I think it's just this entire high ground, yeah, it's quite important. Might be quite important to control. I'm thinking to be able to synchronize with even something like my tank there, yeah, just generally my tank's pressure, your angle, where should it be? Well, it's
Probably left side high ground if no one's contesting it super
yeah,
hard.
yeah, and see, it's always kind of I'm thinking, what is that space I'm fighting for? I'm thinking this general area is probably where most of the fight is gonna happen, and I'm not going anywhere like too far deep. Let's put it this way on the flank. Yeah, so it's not just
Yeah.
purely 180. It's kind of you looking at where this line sort of is, where your team is fighting. And once the enemy crosses the line, then you fight from your flank angle. And flank angles can be really. It's all about the context. You can even stay here. You can even stay there and over there, like this high ground too. By the way, like that is a right angle to me. Sort of you can start there. I'm just I always want to avoid staying on those middle, kind of too open, let's say, those main angles. Yeah, where the main damage is coming from. This is going to be really
Well, I
difficult.
was trying to get to the high ground up here on the left, but I felt like I had to jump. So
Yeah.
I think that's more to do with me taking a linear
Yeah.
engage.
Yeah, and see this, yeah, like this is again where you expect the most damage to be. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just go this way. Like less linear, and you will not get poked, and you will not be like, oh wait, I give up the high ground. Even there though, I wouldn't do that because they don't chase you, so you just maybe take this HP back. But there are also other advantages. Yeah, maybe okay, you could take this position even from here or there, but what is important about this is you can be more sneaky as well. You don't have to exactly shoot before the fight. You can sneak in,
Hmm.
okay, my tank is being aggressive, get the shortest angle possible, and then try to go for 1-2 clips on somebody. This is what the Trace is good at, really. Like, you don't want to, I guess, shoot most of your time, waste shooting from far back. It's really important to get close. Yeah, like, just like you do now, yeah? Getting close, destroying the surgeon, and then eventually you get more stuff done, force out something. Yeah. I would still, interesting. Why do you give up this position while fighting the surgeon?
Um,
It feels like, well, you,
I thought the fight was over, and
I
I
mean,
thought they were
Echo.
just gonna all turn on me.
Yeah. But see this, yeah, like what allows you to actually fight again? Like looking at the triggers, timing wise, yeah. Why it's possible for you to maintain pressure on the Echo? Who's absorbing all the attention now? You see this?
And my tank's currently just
Yeah.
kidding.
They still do that. So I would still think about it this way. Yes, you will play defensive, more defensive, but mostly when your tank is fighting, this is a good time for you to like look for opportunities anyway. Okay? So it's kind of tank is active, can be active as well. Obviously look at the rest of the team as well. But this is a good signal. Your Ressa, she's pretty tanky with all this armor up, and when she has all her cooldowns. That's why I
Hmm.
want you to like not just pay attention to like tank is doing something, like doing damage, but pay attention to the cooldowns. This is what can give you more of understanding if you can be aggressive or not. Like tank uses CDs, like tank generally speaking, yeah. Once they have their CDs, let's put it this way, yeah, and about to use those. Okay, tank is about to use CDs, then you can stay more aggressive. Yeah, stay more aggressive, active. The Kiorisa, this she would allow you to easily take this duel. I think maybe you get this Echo, maybe you
Yeah.
destroy Diana later, maybe you get a surgeon who comes out of the spawn too. Who knows? Yeah, stuff like that. So now you have to set up again. Probably this is okay spotted, but again, I don't think you have to shoot now. Yeah, like
Okay.
you can be sneaky, and this is good enough. Get the closest range angle possible. Kind of shoot, and then see what it does to you. You like, oh, these guys are pulling attention towards me, but then you can't shoot them properly. You still spend your time longer range like Hanzo does. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why I'm like, it's fine to pull out the attention, but it shouldn't be that most of your time you're shooting from far range as a tracer. Like this is what you want to do. Yeah, get closer. Good sleek is. Okay, can finish the fight. Badiako, right? From here, this is okay enough. You usually don't have that much choice what to do. around these positions. You typically start here, or there are also possibilities for you to start on one of those high grounds over here.
Mm-hmm.
Just take this one, take this. But yeah, this is good enough. You, of course, want to be aware of the sleep dart there, but yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's still a little bit difficult to win this, but it's all of these previous things. Maybe they could result in a faster winning, especially first point, in my opinion. First point could be gone much easier for you. You could have just
Yeah.
gotten the better angles and again better timing from your angles too. Yeah, I think it feels like it's mainly it. Well, what we can do, we still have some time. We can either try to play and apply all of these ideas here, what we discussed. Well, not all of them, but maybe at least just making sure you well spend a little bit more time when you want to apply pressure before applying pressure.
Okay.
And yeah, or we can just do the next what of you. Yeah, we can look at the another game with you. What do you want to do?
I don't know. This is the most recent game I played. So here, I guess should I think doing a live one might be good for me. I've never done a live
Yeah, let's do live on. Yeah, let's
review.
do live on a Tracer. We just gonna be paying attention to. Yeah, I think let's start with just purely take the position, last linear one, and then start applying pressure. Start applying pressure when your tank is active. But I want you to get closer. Yeah, I'm just gonna write it down then. Yeah,
Okay.
like taking flanks. Okay. Get to short range. Shoot later. Yeah, it's only shooting. Yeah, if they don't know where you are, then you don't want to shoot. You don't want to shoot
All
too
right.
early because you give away position this way. They know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Screen share. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I see your stream. Everything's working just fine with me. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Cheers, love! It's time to save the world. Present for ya!
I haven't done this in a while.
No, it's okay. This is good practice for the pools. It seems my link is not working in the chat, guys. For anyone who's trying to use the command, yeah, there's just a link to my coaching. I'll update it later. Okay, we got Legion Tower. Legion Tower is quite good map for you, generally speaking, for the Tracer.
Yeah, I like this map as Tracer.
It's too.
Some maps are pretty difficult. Like I find I have a lot of trouble on like hybrid and push maps a lot of the time. Mainly hybrid. Like what is it?
You're not exactly
What's
built
that
for
map?
speed, Arissa.
Numbani. I hate
Someone
Numbani.
who's running away.
Numbani is pretty
I
tough. It's just so hard for you on any vertical maps just to get up somewhere, take the high ground. Because you don't have any mobility to get you up, so it takes a lot
Yeah,
of time for you to set up. Sure.
and the one like good flank there is where there's everyone, you know, everyone's on that one high ground. The one good flank is super long range, so you have to have like 3 blinks in order to even get on it in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's try to get closer. Simply getting closer and synchronize the pressure with one of the abilities from your Doom. It's either punch or slam mainly. This is a good kill opportunity. The angle is good too. Hey, that's good enough. The angle was good, and I think the channel opportunities with that been... Yeah, you exposed that just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can take an angle again and see what are your options. Yeah. Again, trying to synchronize generally it's just the slam and punch there. Looking for. This is good. Be careful pushing up too deep unless your Doomfist going in with you. Like, if they end, then sure. Nice. This is great. Somebody's taking your point. Well, you still can kill them later. It's alright, just 5% or like just around that number.
Really drilled it in, huh?
It's going good. It's going good. Nothing to say too much yet. Well, if you keep synchronizing, something for you to think about as well is keeping an eye on your ultimates too. Maybe when there's certain ultimate occur, then you can be more aggressive. Like you have Baptiste window currently, so. Okay. That's okay. You can live and even be sneaky at this point. It's alright. You can maybe find somebody weak and try to take 1v1. Oh, turret exposes you though. Yeah. Okay. Sneak around. Don't shoot too early. I want you to be like be able to get in a short range angle first. If they don't know where you are, it's completely fine. Okay. See if your Doomfist is attacking, like they being aggressive or not. Yeah, like now they're in. It's good timing. Well, not the bad sold by them. Wait, they're ulting one more time. Well, you definitely win this now. Just 2 ults for nothing, really. You can set up again though, like the same way you did. That was good setup.
I actually.
As you wish. You can either take this side on the right or just stand up there where you've been.
Seems like Doom wants to stay on point more.
Yeah.
I don't like this angle. I don't think we win this, right?
Yeah, probably reset at this point. You still can find somebody isolated, like Scout, kind of hear the things, but yeah, we reset. Try to you know sneak around. It's still possibly Scout, but mostly it's just sounds. Scout with the sounds. See, okay. Right. And once your Doomfist is in, you can kind of go in a little bit more. Well, they're trying to punch the Diva. See what are your options there. I would potentially see if because they've been going on that Diva, I would try to go on your the backline right at that time probably then.
Okay.
Like maybe for you though, taking shorter range angle. That's like inside the room.
I kind of got forced out there.
Yeah. Nice, good pulse, winnable. Don't have, yeah, they don't have an ult now, so yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. See, sometimes, remember the example on Eichenwald I was telling you, well, you cannot go that deep on the flank, just exist there, yeah, because the fight is not in that place anyway, yeah, you need to flank accordingly to where the fight is. So maybe in that example, if you see the enemy is pulling more towards your spawn, well, then go to the left side room and maybe flank from there. Yeah, you don't have to exactly stay with... Yeah, so it's just that, yeah. You take the short range angle, and from there, it's easier for you to also contribute to what your Doomfist is doing, just in case. Like, Doomfist attacks Diva, then I can kind of play around that area where somebody is maybe supporting the diva, like Kiri supporting
like
the diva. I
Ana
should.
or Kiri.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be easier from that area, basically.
Because they're going to be distracted helping the diva.
Yeah, true, exactly. Because the Doomf is punching the diva, so. So flanking accordingly to where your tank is in. Yeah, at this point it's just sneaking around. See if the enemy is going more towards your spawn, then you can kind of go towards the spawn later as well. But for now it's good, I think. This angle is good enough. Nice for Suzu. Good flank here. And destroying the turret, sure. Or can be killable right after. Oh, well, you know, a lot of attention. This is good though.
Ooh,
Yeah, a lot of attention, a lot of resources being going towards you. Your team is able to win this now. Like, there are more chances. Yeah, you have all the space to work with now.
No, I'm.
Oh, that's
shouldn't have.
unfortunate. You know, for later, when you notice the grab, just try to, instead of throwing the pulse just like that, try to
Yeah.
stick it on the ground. This is better. Like, just literally stick the ground under the grab. Blink towards the grab, stick, blink out. From here, sneaky, yeah. And
I can't really do much because of the turret. though.
yeah, well, yeah, maybe take a different angle then. If you can destroy it, I'm thinking, yeah, well,
Yeah, I should-
it feels really, yeah, not as comfortable for sure. These of the turret, you have to destroy it or fight different angle.
I got Suzu. I can back up.
Zero deaths. Okay.
I only got one elim this round though.
Yeah, well, let's see. Might get more. Yeah, this is, by the way, the time for you to destroy turrets while before your team gets in the fight. Maybe you might do that actually. Yeah, this is good. This is good adjustment, by the way, because your team's been fighting left room. Good ooh, big pulse too. Nice, good.
It's a good fight.
Yeah, pretty good.
I couldn't do anything there.
It's okay. Like, see if you're really committed, just like that. At least like shoot a little and then recall out to get your position back. There's not much to do.
Spotting out the disco. Look at me go.
Got to get a Moira. Nice. And live. Nice. Good.
There you go.
No, this is good. It's 30-0 as well. That's impressive. Okay. Yeah, well, few things to point out. Just during the times where I think it's been mainly this choke. It felt really uncomfortable. Yep, few times where you could attack a little bit more, but
Okay.
yeah, let's actually go through this a little. I'm just we still have time, so can watch this and later we can summarize. Overall, that was a pretty good game, I think, and with this, your patience, your overall just getting short range distance, it's better. Just only the big thing to me, one of this about the flank control. Whenever you get shorter range angle, is make sure you readjust accordingly. So I'm gonna show
Okay.
it to you real quick. Just okay. Can you send me the game? Y-
Oh, I
Yeah,
got so many pinned ones.
the code. Yeah, this last one. The code.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen share just fine as well?
Yep.
Nice, perfect. Okay, so it's been mainly this. Yeah, what I mentioned. A few bigger, just big takeaways is really once you. So yeah, it's been. I think it's been just this last fights really like once you got 90%. Yeah, like around there, right here. So I know that I need to adjust my flanking depending on where
Yeah.
the main area is exactly. So see here, you kind of don't want to be that far, but get
Yes.
to here, yeah, or maybe. Now, yeah, I think this is one of the best areas, probably. This left side is good enough.
Mhm.
You might maybe leverage the point as well, potentially, for the short angle, but I think this is one of the best because of the HP pack as well. And then you will see, okay, this Doomfist is attacking, like, oh, well, it was just right before, I think. They've been punching that Diva, and, like, there was a Reaper as well, yeah? When the fight,
Yeah.
I think they started with Special on the Diva. Just been a few characters there. Yeah, like Diva there. And then they're getting healed there by the Kiri, Moira, something for you to take advantage of. Stuff like that. And also, it's usually when, like this angle here, let's see. I think it's mainly when you guys been fighting the choke. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's been right around here, right? Yeah. So this is when there's some difficulties, and this is when you started from here as well. What I can do is a tracer sometimes doing this, just during this times of pressure, because maybe there's no good short range angle for you to play at for whatever reason. Yeah, because you might get spammed too early because there's a turret or something. Maybe there's just a lot of spam damage in general. Might be being thrown towards your direction. A lot of times Tracer players, they do this where they blink in and then they like shoot whatever, just apply some damage and then recall back instantly. Just
Mhm.
instantly shoot and recall back. It's typically just gonna go back and show you. It's typically for the poke phases kind of as well.
Yeah.
So see what it can do sometimes, just generally speaking with your timing is I go from this position A to position B here, and I can quickly do something, get back in a position, get back my recall, and then when the actual fight happens, you use it again. But this is usually for situations when you're really confident to get it back. Remember the thing such as, yeah, we talked about it on the Hansa too, like you can use your storm arrows before the fight, kind of, or like use your sonic arrows sometimes too, to just,
Yeah.
yeah, give you a little bit more of advantage. This is similar thing if you like just you got into timing when to apply pressure. This is fine. During the fight, yeah, because this angle is also comfortable, this can also be fine to like quickly blink through. Yeah, instantly if my tank is going in, and I hear this, by the way, this is your main triggers. Like anything big happens, just like this window, I can start going in and applying pressure quickly. Triple blink. Like window? No, it was even they use window. So it's like now. Yeah, now. they're using window. The bubbles are there. Well, the turret is still there too. Well, it's of course something you want to be scared of, but you get closer quickly. 1, 2 tap something. Probably just one tap with this. Yeah, quickly blink and then you call back. There's nothing else probably. Except of maybe if you like, I would maybe prefer you staying over here. By the way, if you want to do this type of play, just in case of if somebody takes this flank too, because this is more
Yeah.
common flank to take. Yeah, because you can always
And
go
then I can
all.
contest the flank.
Yeah, exactly. You contesting the flank like better position. It's you also preventing the enemies from taking that exact position. Like this sweeper, they cannot exist on the flank comfortably. Also, maybe something like Kiri, they might go on the flank here too. So that is something you want to potentially deal with. Typically, enemy tracers, yeah, like any flankish characters, they want to take those kind of positions. Somebody like Venture as well. Yeah, they might just go all the way left here and try to contest the point from there. Instantly take this, yeah, and then go around. The Venture is really more like a Reaper a lot of times. Yeah. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think it's been mainly it. Maybe to give you one more example of when we could have done this early kind of pressure with the just quickly triple blink. Let's see. I think there have been a few cases. Yeah, it just so see now you ended the fight. You might even just think, okay, go and zip like shoot something and recall back instantly. It does not. It's not gonna do much a lot of times, but if you know there's a kill opportunity, like somebody is close, to do additional damage is fine. Later you can reset, take the position, get your recall back. I like this angle in general too. By the way, this this here from this position you're able to contest this room and also contest this right side too. Yeah, so it's like yeah, left, right, whatever you want.
Yeah. So it's like just kind of going for cheeky kills before the fight starts, and then having stuff for the fight.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Might have an example of this from somebody like Clip, maybe. Just generally some examples saved. It's just like for reference. Let's see, Tracer. Yeah, that's what we. Okay, Tracer and mainly Gefest or Lip. Probably Lip. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Oop. Here. Okay, one moment. Yeah, just got the video. Okay, so for example, we know. Okay, well at the start of the fight, it's just typical. The flank contest. Yeah, make sure you control this areas around where it's typically well this Legion tower. This point at least you control this right side or maybe go to the
Yeah.
left sometimes, but typically this right side is better. You can test from here. Timing the pressure with the ball, by the way, like notice all the synchronization is really important. When the ball is in, we in as well. If he's out, we're gonna be out as well. Now he's slapped, he's still dragging the attention, so we can shoot. But once he's out, they want to go out as well for brief, yeah, short period of time instantly. If they don't, maybe they miss up even a half a second sometimes. You see, this happens. The 2 HP, the instant 2 HP, yeah, it's just gonna be really, not as good. So see now, the void is out, the ball is out. Again, playing more defensive, trying to play around this sort of cover and not committing inside the space. We can maybe shoot a little, but because they know where we are now. But when the void is gonna go in later, then he's can commit. He can commit now. And
Yeah. Okay.
and later you will see there are gonna be some opportunities for this triple blink kill as well. I think once they clear the point, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, they're gonna clear the point. The guy's still gonna contest. Yeah, the contest really long. This point is quite long to contest. Yeah, this is an example. So see, right before the fight, you might do this quickly. In this case, they don't have a recall. They kind of don't need it, maybe as well, because they can easily get out. The void was with them. But see, like now, it's instant kind of blink. Okay, maybe find a quick kill opportunity, get out. Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, they still use the recall anyway, by the way. But this is the main point. Like poke phase, I'm trying to find those like small kill opportunities, maybe do a little bit more damage. And my recall might be forced, but it's okay because I will get it by the time when the real fight starts. So like now the fight is about to start in 10 seconds anyway. And it's okay for you. If anybody commits now, this is like they're gonna lose the fight because first of all they're taking 5v4 and the rest of the enemy, yeah, they also coming back actively there. So this is
Yeah.
what you wanna This is what you wanna pay attention to. Let's see if they do this more, like quick sweet triple blink. Well, maybe yeah, there's just normal fight, trying to synchronize with Void, kind of overstayed against this one shot. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's just normal recall. Yeah, maybe before. Yeah, so sort of. Well, no, it's not the best. I think here it's just normal pulse ball. Well, it can also be this, by the way. Yeah, like poke phase. I think the pulses also can be okay for it. If you know you can win some time, you can try to quickly pull something, also for a quick kill, and then get out, recall back, and then again you have to recall because the pulse is like one of these things where it's not as expensive. Ultimate, you might also use it early and
Yeah,
early
you
in,
can
and
get
then
pulse.
yeah, it's like get you extra advantage, buys you more time. It's completely fine. And see again, they have the recall back, so they will use it later for the actual fight. So they don't want to overcommit. Yeah, before the void applying pressure. Once the void is really active, then they can go active too, like more active at least. This is isolated target, so this is fine. They still, yeah, unfortunately they lose versus this guy there, the duel, but it's okay. This is what you want to do. Yeah, any questions about all of this? Or
Not really. Well, one thing I've noticed is that since they changed Hanzo's ult to be like more of a kill ult, less of a zone ult, I kind of
Hmm.
use Hanzo ult like pulse bomb in a way, where I just go for early kills or
Hmm.
just to get one kill rather than like zone out a team, because it's too fast to like zone as much anymore.
Hmm. Hmm. I okay. You know, you can because with zoning, it's like you might not think about the area maybe exactly, but kind of think about the line. You're like, this is the Hans ult can be this dangerous line the enemies don't want to cross, and you kind of keep them in it a lot of times, and maybe they get a kill too. So it's like, let's say, I know example, I don't know, like here, for example, I'm fighting this area, my team is coming A, the enemy's playing at B. If I ult in this direction, kind of make this dangerous line,
Yeah.
I still think, like, even though, yeah, you're looking for a quick kill, like trying to see, oh, maybe somebody's used abilities, maybe they use cooldowns. Yes, you can directly shoot something, but also keep an eye, so it's like a line sort of where you keep the enemy team in dangerous area where you want that, yeah, where you want them to be, so your team can attack. Now,
Mhm.
yeah, it's still there's still kind of this zoning potential in this case. Then yeah, but you have to be sync though with what what the rest of your team is doing. But yeah, you're right. You can direct, I guess, your ultimate a little bit more towards something too. Uh, yeah, I think that's mainly it. Any other questions or?
Not really.
Yeah, then let's see. Let's summarize. So what we got with you today so far? Yeah, you tell me. What are the main ideas?
Um, I need to not take as linear of like engages basically, or flanks
Sure,
rather.
sure.
If they don't know where I am, I don't have to shoot. I don't have to like necessarily apply pressure when I can't really do anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I gotta take shorter like angles.
What
Uh,
do we just mention? Like, what is the general rule when you wanna shoot?
when when my tank is going in mainly, or like when my team is going in.
Mm-hmm. Remember, if they don't know where you are, trying to sneak in, yeah, like don't shoot as well. Usually, it's better. I think you don't have to give away your position a lot of times. There might be cases where you need to, but most of the time you don't. With tank being active, just I want you to track the cooldowns more because sometimes it's
Okay.
been especially during this segment here, like you staying there. Remember here, when my Doomf is engaging, I already see this yellow marker, and they use abilities. This is kind of good signal for you to not maybe well, not necessarily even just start pressuring right away, but even maybe change your position at least. Like start
Mhm.
yeah, because they're being active already towards something. Keep an eye on what they are trying to go after. Okay, so think about these cooldowns. You can stay, yeah, be more active. See, yeah, versus isolated. Isolated targets. You can fight whenever usually. I think as a tracer, that's completely fine. Your mechanics are usually good. Yeah, mechanically fine. Target priority, it's been good as well. I think the stickiest too. So something you wanna keep up as much as possible.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, is there's anything else? Yeah, I think it's mainly it. So maybe for the next time we can take a look, depending on your progress. Yeah, we can take a look at whatever. Regarding
Okay.
the tracer, or you wanna do the other session on any other character, that's completely fine too. Okay, yeah. Well, any final questions about anything, or that's it for today?
I think that's good. I don't really have any questions.
Okay, nice. If that's good, then I will see